bring up your questions because this call is for you. You asked for the catch-up call. All right? Who wants to go first? Shruti, you want to go, right? You asked for it. You created it.
Okay.
So give your brief introduction, Shruti. What do you do and what all classes you have done? And what is the change that you're feeling? And what is your question today?
Okay. So I am Shruti Vora and I'm from Bombay. And I have done foundation and I have done the money
BM2,
workshop. And I've also
BM2
BM2HM. And I've also done the
bars. You
access,
started with bars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started with bars. Yeah. So, and I think every time I've done a class, things that inside me, like things around me and inside me, have changed a lot. And yeah, the last was the foundations class, which was the biggest one that I've done. And it brought in,
Sense. Biggest in
huh?
what sense, Shruti? Biggest in what sense?
In terms of
In the
change.
kind of change it has given you?
Yeah,
Yeah?
in terms of
The
change.
biggest change? Amazing. What else is
Yeah.
possible? Would you like to
It's
share a few things that it has changed for you?
um it has um it has changed my perception a lot. There were a lot of patterns that I had, which I have been successfully been able to uh figure it and like get aware about it and let them pass as not happening again. And the other thing is I have whenever stuck in the biggest change that I feel is whenever I feel stuck in a problem, I don't feel stuck in a problem anymore. I just start asking questions, and trust me, it does give me solutions. It's never failed me even once. It's 100 kind of a thing. And definitely, like now, when I approach my career, or if I want money, or if I want an answer to a relationship thing, or if I am just not understanding my own emotions, I know the right tool to apply. Yeah, so that's,
Nice. Are you listening to
yeah.
the foundation recordings?
Yes, I am. Yes, yeah, I
Yeah?
do listen to the
Nice.
foundation.
And the manual too. You're reading the manual too.
Yeah,
Yeah?
manual, I on and off sometimes miss it, but the
Oh,
recordings are
but the
available on my phone.
recordings you're regular. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it
yes,
was a
yeah,
customized class for you.
yes,
Correct.
yes. And it's available on my, like, I've stored it in my phone itself, so I can just like pick up my phone and start listening to it.
Awesome. Are you also listening to BM2HM recordings or not required anymore after having done foundation?
Uh, Not BM to HM anymore, just foundation or
It's like you have
covers up for the
graduated.
BM to HM as well.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
The
You do?
foundation covers the BM to HM
Correct.
stuff as well. In fact, actually, surprisingly, this was one of the biggest, like materialistically or outside gift that I received was I got a set of money gifted to me by my nana, who has passed away during COVID times. And after that, it's been what, 5 years almost now. But nobody realized that this was there. And
Oh,
suddenly, some cousin or relative called saying that, there is some money left for Shruti by Nana, and you have not claimed it. And we were like, we weren't
oh.
aware about it. So they were like, oh, is it only for Shruti? They were like, yeah, it's only for Shruti. And
This is so magical, man. This is
yeah,
so magical.
it was like, oh my god, I felt so
Wow.
happy. I was like, wow, I
Wow.
have some
Wow.
gifts. So yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's a considerable amount. Considerable amount of money, Shruti.
yeah. I mean, it's not very big, but it's. I mean, I am happy with that amount as well.
Correct.
So yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
And everybody was jealous that it was only left for you.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was like, only for Shruti? You know?
Only for Shruti.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
See how so you have done pretty much quite a few classes with
Yeah.
bars. You did Sex is Not a Four-Letter Word, book
Yeah.
club.
Yeah. I did that too. Yeah.
You did that too. You did BM2HM. You did foundation. And am I forgetting anything? So yes, Shruti did about 4 to 5 classes, and
Yeah.
that too within a span of 1.5 year, right, Shruti?
1.5. Yeah.
Yeah, like first class being
1.5.
in the bars class, and khatak khatak back to
Yeah.
back you did. Now you can see the change in
Yeah.
all
Correct.
areas of your life. Can you see the change in all areas of your life?
Yeah, I mean, I can see change. There's one area that I do see a change in myself. I wouldn't say that I don't see a change in that area also.
Ah,
I see a very big change in myself. So I would say that's a big win also. You know about my personal relationship
I know, I know,
area.
I know, I
You,
know.
I guess you must be feeling the change as well because of the way I now talk to you about it. That I don't feel incomplete or the I had an obsession, if you remember, and now that obsession is
Obsession
like
was like
gone.
another level. Obsession and
Yeah.
desperation to get married was another level. It's
Yeah.
gone. It's gone.
Yeah, yeah, it's completely gone.
Amazing.
And I can
Amazing.
say like
Another
it's like 99%, 99.9% gone.
amazing. Another
Yeah.
challenged area which I saw, especially because when I am doing the class, I know every participant ke kya pattern hai. Another pattern that I observed in you, Shruti, was especially when it came out full-fledged in foundation was need to control and reaction. How was that?
Control and reaction. Well, I'd say when I finished my foundation, um, I don't know, but I couldn't like understand a lot of my own emotions,
थोड़ा
and
सा आपका
I would have.
कैमरा नीचे करोगे आपका फेस पूरा अच्छे से
Oh,
दिखे Shruti? हाँ
wait,
हाँ थैंक यू थैंक यू हाँ
is it proper?
हाँ वो आपका थोड़ा सा टिल्ट हो जाता है आई थिंक
Yeah. Now,
हाँ हाँ नाउ
yeah.
इट्स फाइन
So what I was saying, yeah. So after foundation, I couldn't, like, I mean, it was not my mind would not be able to understand a lot of emotions that were coming out, and they were coming out in different ways. Sometimes anger, sometimes sadness, sometimes this, and then I had to just let them pass. Let them pass because the more I probed it, the more it increased. So then I let them pass, and now I think um they're all gone. And yeah, I mean, life is life. There is there's always going to be something or the other happening. But yeah, that core thing that was.
that urgency to jump into reactions, has that come down a
Yeah,
lot?
yeah. Yes, 100%. In fact, yesterday itself, one of my friends was 1.5 hour late. Okay,
Huh.
1.5 hour late, and you would get mad at anyone who's at 1.5 hour late. I was just
Yeah.
quietly like, like, yeah, like I didn't give that horrible urgency reaction. And I was like, okay, tell me why are you late? I was like that. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And maybe,
So that
yeah,
was
and maybe you can just say, okay, fine, I am being in allowance of this particular thing right now in this context here today that
yeah.
you're late. But kindly, can you please
Hmm.
inform next time because this doesn't work for me.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the reaction part is really, you feel it's gone, or maybe it's really toned down a lot. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing. You're sticking to the
And
same
oh,
job
I
right now?
forgot. Yeah, like I forgot to tell you. So my boss used to be extremely manager kinds of. If anyone's worked in a corporate, they'll just completely understand what it means. It's like super like rigid and extremely angry and those kinds. She has changed completely.
Wow.
I'm sure that's because somewhere I have changed. So then that got reflected.
Purely because of that. Purely because of that. Nothing else. Purely because
Yeah.
you. So, like I say in every workshop, The moment you change your microcosm, internal, the macrocosm, external changes all by itself as if by magic.
Yeah.
Cool. So you cannot fix anyone outside. You know that very well. But
Yeah.
what you can do is, do you have to fix yourself? No, you don't have to fix yourself. You have to be
Yeah.
aware of all those patterns that are showing
Yeah.
up that come as a roadblock in your life, in your personal life, in your professional life, every
Yeah.
area of your life.
Yeah.
So once you be aware, when you're listening to the recordings, when you're reading the manual, when you're doing those things, body processes, bars, your awareness quotient, your consciousness is increasing, elevating every moment, every time.
Yeah.
Is that correct,
Yeah.
Shruti?
I
And
am.
you have experienced it. Hmm.
I'm also more conscious now. Like everything I
Hmm.
do is consciously while asking questions, while being in the present. So yeah, that is a big blessing as well.
Yeah. Now, do you want to go 1.5, 2 years back when you started with your bars class?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of resistance,
Yeah.
and especially money. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yes. Yes.
To cut to today, having done
Hmm.
5 classes, one of them is the big one, which is foundation.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think your
Uh.
down the time, down the road for 2 years have been great choices on your part? What is it?
So now the way I perceive money is very different. I know I am
Hmm.
money. I don't make money such a big factor of my life that it controls my life. Like you have those exercises also that keep it as a remembrance that you are money and
BM
not.
to HN? You mean to say
Yeah.
BM to HN?
Yeah.
Yeah, the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Please,
I am
I
money.
suggest Shruti,
Yeah.
don't leave them. Keep doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
keep doing them.
And now, in fact, when people talk about money in a different pattern, very quickly I'll be like, interesting point.
Yeah,
Instead
and
of
you can perceive
absorbing.
the lack, and you can perceive the
Yes,
lack,
I
which
can
is it's
perceive the lack very well. Like, no,
yeah.
this is a, you know, yeah. So, um, yes, it's growing and it'll just keep growing. I know that for sure. But my lack perception has changed, which is the
The
main
and the moment
abundance. Like,
and the moment that changed, you started receiving gifts like your Nana Wala gift, which
yeah,
nobody knew,
yeah.
which nobody knew, and
Nobody. It could have
and the
easily gone passed away also.
yeah, it would have easily gone past, and dusra, it would have never come into the awareness because you are operating out of lack. The moment you let go of that lack, as if Nana sitting up there made that thing available for you.
Blessing,
Isn't that?
like a blessing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
blessing because घर में किसी को पता नहीं है, and everybody
yeah,
is surprised हो just for Shruti.
yeah,
Correct?
yeah.
So time ऐसे ही निकल जाता, money भी मेरे ख्याल से expire हो जाता. I don't know if there was a cut out date for that or
Hmm.
whatever.
Hmm. Hmm.
But this is how the magic of consciousness is. When you
Yeah,
work on yourself, expanding your consciousness,
yeah.
those hidden gifts, it is actually a hidden gift. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it is hidden. Yeah,
So hidden gifts begin to show up because all that is hidden in you. So when you see your power and potency, when you let go of that lack, abundance flows from within, and then abundance shows outside as well, in the monetary
yeah.
form, in the materialistic form. How does it get any
Complete.
better than this? Yeah.
Yes.
Questions, Shruti. What are your questions?
Um. Like I still feel like there was these few things that I learned in foundation, like numbers.
Uh-huh.
I
Mhm.
still don't really get when exactly to use them, and
Okay.
so I have not been able to use them. But I know I can use them and help myself. But I'm
Hmm.
still like a little like when am I supposed to use this number or that number?
Okay.
Or how am
I
I
get it.
supposed to use them? I still got it.
Okay. So have you heard that part in the recording about numbers where I've spoken about
Yes.
numbers? You have?
Yes. Yes.
Now what you can do is, Shruti, Open the manual and listen to that part when I'm talking about. Because I have also given examples there. When you can use it, like for 7. Like for example, 7, you cannot do it for yourself, but you can do it for others.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 8, you can only do once.
Once. Yeah.
And for something very big. For example, let's do an 8. All of us here, can we do an 8? I would appreciate Rohan and Amar if you can keep your cameras on. Let's do an 8 for everything that is going in regards with the war situation in the country. And the way there is a war threat going on all over the place. Are we ready, guys? So when I say the number, you just have to do as I show it to you here. Okay, so let's do a big 8, because come to is war or imminent war that people are talking about, is it consciousness or unconsciousness? I'm just asking all of you.
Unconsciousness.
It's an unconsciousness, right? People even thinking about war, or there should be a war, because it's easy to say for people in India. A lot of people got charged and excited. हाँ, war तो होना ही चाहिए. इन्होंने हमको कैसे? Not thinking that a nuclear war will devastate half the humanity that very moment, and the other remaining half will die. Because post the war, you will not be able to consume anything, and nothing would be fit to be consumed by humans, with so much radiation going in. So is war the solution? Is war the solution?
War is never the solution.
It's never the solution. And war is being put across, being put on the forefront by people, certain people using and choosing unconsciousness. Correct? So what living consciousness, seed of consciousness, can we all be here to avert this and restore, reinstate peace, love, and kindness on the planet? Are we ready for that? So I'm going to say a number. Shruti, you know what it is. But for rest of everyone, when I say a number, just do a this. Just do a, let me just switch my Wi-Fi to 4G. 5G is never working that way. Audible and visible to everyone? Am I audible and visible to everyone? So when I say a number, you just have to throw it in front like that. Okay. So to everything, to all the people who are doing this, choosing war, creating war-like situation on the planet, can we just blast it out and destroy all of the unconsciousness on number 8? Are we all ready for it? Mukesh, can you turn your camera on? Is everyone ready? Just keep ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a huge 8. Just do it once. Just do it once. Because there is a lot of energy. There is a lot of energy to this number 8. So Shruti, my suggestion, go through the manual, listen to that recording, and then get back to me if there is still a confusion. Yes, Shruti. Yes, Shruti.
Just one question. Like, if I want to do it for somebody, okay, like somebody is coming.
Ma'am, 1 minute, my mobile is charging. I am switching off my camera.
No worries. Yes, Shruti.
If somebody is coming at me with a charge, okay, you told me to say some numbers, but then we can't do this right in front of them. So
somebody coming to you, somebody coming to you with a charge, as in with an anger and a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to do a number, or do you want to do an energy pull?
Okay.
Yeah. Why is somebody angry with you? Why is somebody having that reaction for you? Because they feel you are separated from them. So now ask a question, Shruti. Would an energy pull work here, or would a number work here, or maybe some other tool? Because the box is filled with tools.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would I do
And
an energy pull? Sorry.
please go through the manual. Please go
Okay.
through the manual. Yeah. So
Okay.
you have energy pulls and energy flows.
Yeah, correct.
Somebody, correct. So somebody
Yeah.
having a resistance. कोई
हाँ.
आपसे लड़ाई कर रहा है, कोई आपसे लड़ाई कर रहा है
हम्म.
और उल्टा सीधा बोल रहा है या इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है, वो इंसान आपको अपने आपसे अलग महसूस कर रहा है या आपके साथ महसूस कर रहा है? आई एम आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन एंड आई वुड अप्रिशिएट एवरीवन, प्लीज डी दत्ता, प्रीति एंड मुकेश लोहार, प्लीज पुट ऑन योर कैमरास because there is a lot of energy transmission that goes on these energetic calls. If you can receive,
Open.
hi, yours is open, Rohan, I can see. I would appreciate your cameras to be on. Hi, Preeti, good to see you. So now tell me, Shruti, and hi, Mukesh, good to see you. So now, guys, please ask your questions in regards to bars also, whatever that you would like to know before you choose a class, because Anika, the back end of the Chispaarsh, said some people have a lot of questions. So feel free to ask this question. This call is for you. So, but before that, I'll just answer Shruti's question because her question is from foundation class. So, Shruti asked that, what tool would help me here? What tool restore ease and peace here? जब लड़ाई हो रही है किसी के साथ, are you at ease and peace or are you frustrated, irritated and a lot angry? I'm asking this to everyone.
Yeah. Frustrated, irritated.
Frustrated, irritated and angry, right?
Yeah.
सामने वाले पे जब लड़ाई होती है, गुस्सा किसके ऊपर आता है? सबसे ज्यादा गुस्सा किसके ऊपर आता है? सामने वाले पे, right? बाहर पे. But please know, guys, before you're getting angry at someone outside, you're also angry at yourself. You will only emit the energy outside that you have within you. Is that agreeable? Just raise your hand. Don't unmute yourselves right now. Do I make sense to you when I say this? You only emit the energy outside that you have within. So we often say, मुझे सामने वाले ने गुस्सा दिलाया, उसने ऐसी बात करी, उसने ऐसी हरकत करी कि मुझे गुस्सा आया. But come to see of it, what you are behaving, the way you are behaving, you are reacting. All right. You are reacting to someone's action, which you did not find appropriate. So if somebody says stupid to me, do I become stupid? But we are quick to respond and react to that person. How dare you say stupid to me? Only when you make it true for you. Only when you say, oh yeah, I am stupid, then you will react. So instead of showing that anger outside, ask, where have I decided and concluded that I'm stupid in my life? Am I really being stupid in my life in certain areas of my life? It is the judgment that you have for yourself that is causing more anger to you than somebody else having a judgment for you. And everything that doesn't allow you to know, be, perceive, receive this. Will you destroy and uncreate? Everybody say yes. Just say yes. Without trying to understand it. Right or goodbye, pot, pock, all 100 shows, voice, COVID, creation spaces, and beyond. Did this make sense to you, Shruti?
Yes.
If somebody is coming with a charge, right? Interesting point of view. They have this point of view. Definitely, that's a wonderful tool. You know that, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
What other tool can you use?
Now you said energy pull, maybe energy pull and flow.
Yes. Yes.
And,
that and
then ask questions for sure. What is the truth here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And one tool that I had given to you. You're right, I'm wrong. You're right, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and also presumptive realities, Big Five. Do you remember from Foundation, Big Five?
Yes. Yeah.
Where do you have a need? to serve to their reaction. Pot pock that.
Yeah.
Where do you have a need to serve to their reaction in life? Pot pock that. Destroy and uncreate that.
Yeah.
And everything that broader, will you not destroy and uncreate?
Yes.
Right or good by Pot pock on 100 shows best Povit's creation spaces and theirs. Have I answered your questions, Shruti?
Yeah.
Cool. Rohan, you have a question.
So currently I don't have any question as such.
Good.
Yeah, so I had that question. Basically, I asked you yesterday regarding I mean, I
I gave you
started.
the tool. I gave you
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Are you
But
using the tool?
yeah, I am using it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, guys, please know no questions are ever stupid questions. Only stupid people don't ask the questions. So, ask me any question. Even if you think, oh, it is such a lame question, it is such a stupid question. No questions are ever stupid questions. You are meant to ask questions which nobody has told you, taught you from the time you are born. Anybody else have any questions? This call is for you. I have kept this time for you guys, so feel free to ask.
Ma'am?
Yes, Preeti.
Yeah, I just want to know about AccessBars.
I think Anika has given you enough information, has she?
Yeah,
Has she shared a lot of
Yeah.
links with you? Okay, so let me tell you in brief. AccessBars is basically 32 points on your head.
yeah. That I know.
Okay, that you know, right? Now, every point that you have on your head corresponds to one area of your life. So there is a point for money. There is a point for creativity. There is a point for power, control, creative skills, developing creative skills, joy, sadness, healing, sexuality. Likewise, 32 points on your head. Now, when those 32 points are touched gently, all of that which is locked in those 32 points is solidified in your life. For example, money not coming with ease. बहुत स्ट्रगल करना पड़ता है मनी के लिए. मनी इजीली नहीं आता है. Why? Because there is a solidity of a belief system that money comes the hard way. You have to really work hard to get money in life. Now, this is something which you have been taught from a very young age as a child. Now, this point, this belief has become a solid energy which is locked in the money point. So, lifetimes after lifetimes, the soul, the consciousness experiences money challenges. Challenges in regards with money. Money invitation, money coming, earning money, money spending money, or rather investing money, and money management. And why does this consciousness experience these challenges? Because there is no awareness. So what do we do in the class? What do we do in the bars class? We teach you, we tell you, we share those practical and theoretical that allow you to have all of those, the solidity which has developed the electric current and locked in your body, it begins to dissipate. Now, when this electric poverty consciousness, when it begins to release, your perception in regards with money changed. When your perception in regards with money change, the money becomes an automatic invitation. Please listen to this recording where Shruti has shared. Shruti, who has done about 5 classes so far in 1.5 years. Bars, money class, sex-related class, foundation class, about 4 to 5 classes that she has done. And in 1.5 years' time that she has done all the classes, her perspective about money is totally changed. She's not operating out of lack consciousness, which previously she was. And now, as a result of that, she's receiving unknown hidden gifts in regards with money, which she has mentioned she received from her Nana, which she didn't know about, her family didn't know about. So these kind of magical things begin to show up. Now, how do they show up? Firstly, you're fighting outside in your current life, in your current state. You're all fighting with money. Now, what do I mean by fighting with money? Money to aata nahi hai. I do so much. I do so much of hard work. I put extra number of hours at my work, and yet I don't get money. Yet I don't. So all of these things is actually your conclusion. Is actually all of those beliefs that are locked in your body, which doesn't allow money to come with these. So what is required in this case? What is required is to let go of all of those things which are locked in the body and in your mind. And then finally in your consciousness, which is your spirit, your soul. How does the soul shift? How does the change in the soul level come? Soul तो किसी ने देखी नहीं ना, it's not tangible. किसी को दिखती है soul? किसी को mind दिखता है क्या? No. But किसी को क्या दिखता है? Body. It's tangible, made of 5 elements. Tangible है, सबको दिखती है. So when you learn bars, when you learn body processes, when you learn all of these things, which are all body based, the changes begin to come in your mind level first, and then, so first the change comes on the body level, then the mind level. That's why Shruti said the perception is changed. And once the body and mind level changes have begun to show up, the soul doesn't operate from the which is locked in the body. The soul level programming begins to change. Is there any question or confusion here, what I just said?
No.
Clear hai, Preeti?
Yeah.
Do you have any other question?
Can be.
Anybody has any other question? Yes, say Preeti.
हम बात पे रन कर सकते हैं ना ठीक से.
Yes. Rohan, would you like to put your camera on?
My internet is weak, I guess. So that's the reason
I guess so. I thought so. Would you, Rohan just finished the bars class about a week ago, 10 days ago. So I think Preeti has a little confusion here, and even Mukesh I think has been locked out. They have confusion in regards to bars. Would maybe Shruti and Rohan and Amar also has learned bars. Would you guys like to share anything to someone about your experience with bars, with Preeti and with Mukesh and with other people who are not present on the call but would be watching the recording? कि bars class क्यों करनी चाहिए?
So, in my opinion, see what you told, ma'am. I think it has covered a lot of things. I mean, what you have explained right now. So basically, as you said, because of our past life and our current past, we hold on to a lot of things in the form of impressions. Okay, belief system. So that belief system is limited actually, and we know we are infinite, but we are not aware about it. So basically, by running these bars, you release those belief systems, I would say, energies and belief systems. So once you release it, once you delete those belief systems, those limitations, you will become infinite. So that's the short explanation of it. So you can do anything. Yeah.
So thank you, Rohan, for that. So by this, Rohan meant when you release those electromagnetic charge of those limiting belief systems, which is locked in your body, when you release the charge, you become more aware. When you become aware, you start functioning from that awareness in your life. You start living your everyday life based on that awareness, which actually makes you change your patterns, your perceptions. And then the magic shows up. Is that what you meant, Rohan? Have I put it correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Rohan. Shruti, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, when you do the access bars after you've done, you do feel you feel lighter, and you feel like something. You do feel like something has been lifted. Um, and though they say that you should do it for 30 times to see some actual change before in front of you, but you will feel the change itself in a few.
Shruti, I'll correct you. 30 times is not for bars. 30 times is for MTVSs.
Okay.
MTVSs, when done 30 times, it changes your entire blueprint, which is part of foundation, not for bars.
Okay.
Bars, you can see the change immediately.
Yeah.
If you're willing to receive.
Yeah.
What is MTVS, ma'am?
I want to say one thing. I did my bar class in 2016 and two
Yes, Amar.
swaps only. After that, I
Okay.
didn't practice it. So I want to
Uh-huh.
repeat it again. So
Okay.
I was practicing Vastu and Pranic healing and also
Okay.
Raju meditation at Brahma Kumaris. So I was
Okay.
practicing all the habits of eating habits, sattvic ahar and all these things. That also make a bigger change in my life. Information and
Cool.
food is also one of the main reason of our thoughts.
So how much did the bars class made you aware of what you are eating and what you should eat and what you should not eat?
Uh, I stopped eating non-veg, pyaz lasun. I eating outside. I start cooking myself in my house. Then after I shifted to fruits and millets. Then I am doing a DIP diet and
So
sun bath
again,
and everything.
Amar, my question to you
Hmm.
is it have you asked questions if this kind of diet that you're operating, is it contributing to your body?
Yes, yes, 100%.
Cool. If it is contributing, cool. And you were asking who you can swap with. By the way, Rohan is in Vadgaon, Sherry.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'll share his contact whenever you are
Yes,
in, because you were looking for a practitioner
yes,
in
yes,
Kalyani Nagar.
yes,
So Rohan is
yes, yes.
pretty close by.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
from.
So
Okay, fine.
yeah. So Preeti, you asked what is MTVSs. MTVSs is a body process. It is part of the foundation class, which is a bigger class, which is done after bars. And if somebody wants to learn it separately, then it is a 4 hours class in a day. अगर किसी को अलग से MTVSs सीखना है तो. Okay, but my suggestion, don't confuse yourself right now with too much classes and information. Right now, when you are zeroed down on bars, then first choose that, and then eventually you will choose other things also. Hello, Kishorji, good to see you here. Any other question, guys, about bars, about body processes, about energetic facelift, or whatever that you want to ask? Or
We have a
foundation?
pain in our body basically. So let's say back or shoulder pain. So what kind of question should we ask?
If you have a pain in your back and in your shoulder, who does it belong to? Who does it belong to? Bars. Did you ask that? You didn't ask.
I didn't ask. Actually, I played a lot
Open the
of cricket
manual.
and today, so that's the
So it
reason.
is not,
Al-
it is the soreness. It is the soreness.
Yeah, it's a
Also,
source.
we can ask that what is it trying to tell me, right? That I'm unwilling to
Correct.
pursue, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct,
What?
Shruti. Correct. Shruti, you want to
I missed
repeat?
it.
It says you can also ask the question, what is, if your back is hurting, then what is my back or what is my body trying to tell me that I'm unwilling to perceive?
Absolutely.
Okay.
और आप कहीं कुछ छुपाते हो तो कहाँ छुपाते हो? When you hide something, where do you hide it?
Pocket me.
Behind.
Behind, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that आप उसको देख नहीं सको. Correct? What am I hiding? What am I hiding in my bag that I don't want to be aware of?
Okay.
But the pain that you are mentioning is the soreness.
Yeah, that's
So how we
soreness.
go to the gym and we are sore for a day or two? So
Yeah,
take ample of water, energy, salt, sugar, whatever your body is asking for. Take a
definitely.
proper diet that body is asking for. Okay? The soreness would be gone.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question, guys? No? Shruti, any questions?
I always have questions.
Please bring up. और वो जो मैंने आपको बताया numbers and energy flows का, go through the recording and this thing what I just made clear कि 7 or 8 because it is very clearly written, and listen to the recording. While the manual is open, listen to the recording. Then you will have absolute clarity, and yet if you don't understand, then you call me.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
or text me. Cool.
Yeah.
But any question in regards to bars, money class, BM2HM, we are starting another batch again very soon. And even energetic facelift. Shruti, if you don't mind, would you like to share your experience of BM2HM? Why should anybody choose BM2HM and what it changed for you, being money
So-
to having money?
BM to HM mainly changes your perception about money on a very big level. It gives you a lot of awareness about what actually money is. It is an energy, and how it is an energy, and how do how do you actually not let it control you? Because I feel like in today's world, money energy controls mostly everyone, and like a lot of things go beyond like money. Like if you choose joy and ease, and you can make better decisions in your life. So that was one thing. Also, you stop living out of lack of money. So that lack
And
mentality.
how the relationships is the crux of every money problem.
Yeah.
So would you like to talk about, so is BM2HM only about money or money, relationship and body?
I think they're all interlinked. So if
Or
one
interlinked.
goes wrong, it's like it's reflecting in all the other two areas as well. So
Absolutely.
so if whatever yours must be relationship, mine must be money related. Everyone has their own personal glitch happening. So BM to HM highlights that glitch, uh, that where a person is mainly stuck. Or
Glitch in the matrix. Glitch in the matrix.
yeah. So, and you get the awareness of how to actually uh, live in an abundance mentally as well, because you might get money, but you might not be mentally abundant. So
Correct.
that is super helpful. Yeah. And you can definitely change your money reality.
With BM2HM, you mean to say?
Yeah.
How was your experience of 11 days of BM2HM?
It was good. It was amazing. My experience was amazing. I definitely learned how to get out of the lack mentality. And now, then I of course was joining a new job. So I joined the new job with that mentality of abundance, and I see like things as opportunities now, as rather than oh, I don't think I can get there, or I don't think I can get that, in fact, so much that I feel like the director of our company, the MD, he completely follows BM to HM sort of a perception. He lives in
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
he's a money abundant guy, and money flows to him from all directions. I can see that.
Amazing.
And he just inspires me almost every time when to be that version also.
So you have a live example, walking, talking example of BM2HM right before you, right?
Yes.
Amazing.
He's never said we are poor. In fact, if we've said something of a cheaper cost, he said, why do you want to do this? We are rich. We are
Yeah.
rich. Why
We can
can't you
afford
do
it.
that? you know.
We can
Yeah,
afford
we
it.
can
Yeah,
afford it. We can afford it. And
absolutely.
literally, it's so good that everyone in the company uses that language. No, don't use cheap stuff. We can afford it. We are rich, you know. And that is, yeah, that is amazing to see somebody operate with that perspective on a real life level, you know.
Real life. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So what Shruti means to say here is that there is a lot of abundance all around you. Only if you activate the abundance within. The lack is within. Lack is never there outside. Once you become the vibrational frequency of abundance within, the money outside comes pulled to you as if by magic, as if magnetically you're pulling money in your life. You become the walking, talking money magnet. So, is that true, Shruti?
Yeah, yes.
What else is possible? Truly, what else is possible?
What else is
Guys, cool. Any other questions? Are we good to go? Are we good to end the call? Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. And I hope I have addressed all of your questions. And yes, let's catch up on another call sometime soon. And I'm starting the Money BM2HM and PARS class, Energetic Facelift classes lined up for Pune and Mumbai. So just choose. The key to change in life is in your choice. Shruti, you're a live example of that. When she joined her bars class 1.5 years ago with a lot of resistance. And money was the issue that time, Shruti? Money was the issue?
Yes, yes.
Yes. And then she went on doing one class after the other. She went on seeing the changes. She did BM2HM. She did Sex is Not a Four-Letter Word. And what else did you do, Shruti? One of those small calls. And then you did the big class foundation.
Yeah.
So, and one thing that I loved about her is even though she did not have money at that moment in time, she created money using the tools of bars. And then she went on using the classes one after the other. True?
Yes. Yeah.
She did not recede. She did not sit back on saying, नहीं मेरे पास जब पैसे होंगे तब मैं करूंगी. Anybody who operates out of this mindset कि जब होगा तब मैं करूंगी, take it in writing from me, guys. कभी वो पैसा नहीं आएगा. आएगा भी तो आप कहीं और खर्च कर दोगे. Why? Because your mind will never allow you to have that change. Your mind is your biggest impediment or roadblock on the way of change in your life. So all those people who say, I don't have the money, when I have the money, I will do it. They have never gotten money and they are still waiting for the money to show up. 4 5 साल हो गए हैं. So the key is to choose. Key is to commit to change. And then universe makes the arrangement, money shows up. Has that happened with you, Shruti? Because you, I know very well, you made the commitment and you chose it.
Yeah. It's more about how determined are you to change
How
your
determined
reality.
are you? Yeah. Because when she did the last class, which is 1,38,000 foundation class, was it easy, Shruti, for you?
No.
Who created money?
Yeah, I created.
Huh? You
I
created?
created it. Yeah.
Can I ask you how?
Initially, of course, resistance was there because it was something out of my comfort zone. And when anything out of my comfort zone, resistance comes. So I just was determined that I want to do it. And then I was like, there's no option. And then it just, one after one thought or the other by asking questions, things just came in. Yeah.
So using the tools, you created
Yeah.
money?
Yeah.
How does it get any better than this? What else is possible?
Yeah.
Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Big round of applause for Shruti and for everyone who is ready to choose. Because choice has no option. You have to choose first. If you wait in the aisle जब ये होगा तब मैं ये करूंगा या करूंगी, believe me, that time will never come. Cool, guys? Universe says, like Shruti just said, ki the lack is within. So because you have made a lack within and you have made money a problem, कि जब पैसे होंगे तब मैं ये class choose करूंगा या ये product choose करूंगा, which you know is a contribution to your body and to your life. Just choose it, money will show up. Okay? And that's why I suggest in people who are choosing the classes, thoda amount already bhej do. It's an indication to universe. 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. Just deposit that amount, send that amount for whatever that you are choosing. I'm not talking about only with the classes with me. Anywhere that you are choosing, where you think that investment will change your life and will bring more money in your life, send little amount. It is a way to tell universe, I am committing to this. Now show me the magic, universe. And universe sees your commitment. Universe sees your ability to choose, and that you are stepping out of your comfort zone, and universe is always contributing and supporting. Thank you so much everyone for your lovely insights and inputs here. Thank you so much, Shruti. Thank you everyone
Thank you.
for being here on a Sunday afternoon. And what else is possible? I'll see you somewhere in some classes or in person. What else is possible? Bye-bye. Have a great Sunday. And we'll have CB2LL, Consciousness Bites to Live Light call, which is again a gift call on Insta, Wellness with Chispaarsh Insta. Join in if you feel like. Bye-bye. Enjoy.